Liverpool 3, Wolves 1. Mickey Mouse Cup anyways. Look, I'm not too bothered. You're not going to win the cup. We were never going to win the cup. But ultimately, not a good enough performance. First half was fairly solid, fairly compact. Second half, they get those 2 goals in a row and it absolutely destroys us. Do we need to make all those changes? Look, last game we had the big players to bring on. You could bring on Moscow, you could bring on Belgrade, you could bring on Tolu. This game is almost like as soon as they scored, there was no one to bring on. And that cost us. It did cost us. Look, people are moan saying we weren't good enough, people are moan saying we're miles off it. The way I see it is, it's Liverpool. It's Liverpool. If you had told me we were going to beat Liverpool once out of 2 games in a week, I would have taken it. So look, not amazing. Obviously, not ideal to be out, but is the season over? In my opinion, no. We're not down yet. 8 cup finals. So let's go for it. Let's try and win them. Why not? Because at the end of the day, we know the players are capable. Let's be completely honest. They put in an absolutely massive shift the other night to beat these. And they beat them. We couldn't beat them tonight probably because we put all that effort into the other game. And that's completely fine. Credit to Liverpool, obviously come back good. Keep Tardy slotting the jobs, I'm sure. Jonathan Morley will be delighted with that. But yeah, look, out of the FA Cup, we were never going to win it. You're not going to win it. Mickey Mouse Cup, not really too bothered. Friday night football, not as good as last week, but the last 3 results we've had at home, it was never going to be as good. But that's football, and at the end of the day, we're out of the FA Cup. Mascara, brilliant. You know, certain players weren't at the races today. But can you blame them? They put a massive shift the other day. So look, not the best, but were we ever going to beat Liverpool twice a week? No. So, who cares? Mickey Mouse Cup anyways.